Hi, good morning. My name is Ullas Kulkarni. I am part of BNI Impeccable, One Mumbai Northeast. I am co-founder for my firm called as IT Mart. We are into IT field for last 22 years. I am doing it computer hardware and networking category for my chapter. 10 years back, I was invited by one of BNI chapter in Mumbai. It was a happening chapter, business was flowing there, and I was happy to see that part of BNI family in doing business. Then I got a chance to be a part of new chapter in Thana, which is called as BNI Impeccable. I was happy to be part of that chapter, and for 2 years I was a rocking member. I was inviting visitors, I was giving business, I was getting business. 2 years went just like that. But one day I was having a question, now what next? Because I was not having any person to whom I should call, because everyone who I knew I invited. So what to do? This was a big question. And then to my surprise, I just referred one of the Ivan Meisner's podcast, which was mentioning about the same issue which was facing. So my problem was not normal, not it was to me, it was a general problem, and everybody in the world who were part of BNI family was facing the same issue. So I went to the podcast. He had mentioned what I was going through exactly and gave a fantastic solution. He mentioned about something which was relevant at the chapter is in US, but which I tried to relate something with India. The podcast was mentioning every issue which I was facing. So it was not only an issue which was faced by me, it was an issue which was faced by all members across world. So it was a general problem, it was a common problem, and Ivan Meisner having a solution for that. Solutions which was relevant in US with their atmosphere, but which I try to relate and I try to implement the Indian style. What I did, I went to the list of person who I visited in my marriage. I went to a list of my vendors across my contact sphere. I went to a list of my friends, and to gosh, I could get at least 30 to 40 new contacts, new entrepreneurs, new person who were in a good position in industry which could give a business to my chapter. I invited them. So this was something which I found as a BNI member, a solution for people who are facing problems inviting visitors. The process and task was very clear. It was a very happening process that time, because I could reconnect to my old friends, my old relatives. There are a lot of people who I realized that they are so potential and they are doing so great in their business. So it was a journey of me to know them again. It was a journey where I reconnected so many people. It was a very interesting, because I could reconnect to almost 30 to 40 people who had lost contact for over years. They were happy to be part of, to be reconnected to me, and I was happy to invite them. Some members, some visitors who were part of my invitees have joined BNI chapters. The way I was invited in BNI, who was my neighbor, had changed my life, and I am doing business for 10 years, which is additional business of mine because of only BNI. The same way, people who I invited are part of BNI and are happy and thank you because they got BNI as a different platform to work with. It's not difficult to invite a visitor. You just go through your own contact list, reconnect them and call them as your visitor. You can change someone's life forever.